Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Protomario, and if you hear that noise in the background, that's annoying cicadas. Beautiful. I love it. Anyways, that signals fall. And you know what happens in the fall? It's everyone's favorite season because all the new games come out, and all the news for the newest games that are going to be coming out comes out as well. So, PlayStation's VR is apparently going to cost as much as a new console. Okay. Now, Sony, you never had this problem before, did you, with the original PlayStation 3 launch that ended up having you slash the price within just a couple months? Goodness, man. Look at me looking to the past before I even get into the story. Anyways, the chief executive officer, the chef executive officer. There we go. Got it. Gordon Ramsay. Anyways, the chief executive officer, Andrew House, talked with Bloomberg, and they said that the PS virtual reality will cost the same as a new gaming platform when it releases next year, early 2016. No specific prices were mentioned, but to buy a new PlayStation 4, gonna be around $400. So that's what I'm assuming that he's meaning with this. The PlayStation VR is expected to launch early in the first half of 2016, and currently it has 10 games to support it. Now, let me think back. I do recall a couple devices being just like this. Yeah, the Virtual Boy had a couple games ready at launch. It's coming to me. The 32X, had a couple games at launch. That's it, the Kinect. There we go. Had a couple games at launch. And all of these devices cost an exceedingly large amount of money comparable to a console's price. I mean, the 32X when it came out was $150, the Virtual Boy was around $150, and the Kinect was around $150. And now I'm supposed to be expected to pay $400 for this virtual reality kind of setup. Look, man, I've seen virtual reality, I've played around with it, I've messed with it, and I gotta tell you, it's a nice niche gimmick, but if it comes down to me getting done with my work, with my edits after YouTube all day, my back hurts, my eyes hurt, they're strained from working on my edits. I'm sorry, man, it tires you out when you sit here and you stare at a screen and you work and you're constantly using shortcuts and it's putting a strain on your mind. Why would I want to strap a VR set to my head? Now, maybe other people will be different, but I feel like people who come out of factories and stuff like that, this isn't going to cater to them, and I feel like most people won't even be able to purchase this. Yes, most people are able to save up and purchase one console. If people were able to afford $400 like it's nothing and randomly just throw it out there, I mean, do you really think we would have these console wars with these console fanboys? If you could purchase a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One and a Wii U at any given point in time, would it really matter if you had the better console or not? You had the money to go get the other one. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter. But, that's just one of the points why fanboys exist. I'm getting off topic here. My point is that most people probably won't be able to afford this. Maybe people who gross, 30 to 40 grand or higher per year, but there are a lot of people who work minimum wage jobs. A lot of people who work minimum wage jobs. And as that middle class continues to dwindle down and the upper class continues to dwindle down, you're gonna really have an issue on your hands trying to sell them a just piece of technology. This doesn't even include the games, man. If $400 included 10 games to launch with it, yeah, alright, now we're talking here. I want to play Killzone in virtual reality. I want to I don't know, I'm sorry. I really can't think of any other Sony titles I want to play in virtual reality. Maybe that's just me, man. But I'm very interested in the HoloLens because I feel like I can use that for computer applications as well. It'll be a separate screen. And I'm not entirely sure Sony's going to do that with the virtual reality headset as well because they really don't have crossplay. They really don't have anything streaming to your PC like Xbox One does and things of that nature. And I'm not trying to start a fanboy thing here. Nintendo doesn't either. So, and Nintendo hasn't made mention of anything like virtual reality. They had 3DS. And that kind of blew my mind when I was looking up demos and looking at it, and then when it came out, it was pretty cool. But that's how I feel, man. How about you? Do you feel like $400 is way too much money to spend on a virtual reality headset? Or do you think that's the right price point? Leave your comments in the down below, alright? Leave them in the down below. I bet you there's like a bar or something called the In Down Below or something. If you Google that and you find something that is not very kid-friendly. Don't blame me. I didn't tell you to Google it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty tired. I think I'm going to head off after I finish a couple news stories and recordings. I hope you guys check out my videos on those other recordings as well. I got something from the 8-Bit Evolution. They sent me a cool Pokemon game, and I picked up some stuff from Goodwill, which was really, really awesome. You'd be surprised what I was actually able to find. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. And as always, good gaming, and God bless. And now, the important decision of joining the Maverick Rebellion. We are a tight group of individuals who rebel against stereotypes and greater evils that are commonly accepted. ISPs, children being conned out of games, sexism in video games, enough is enough, and the Mavericks have had it. If you choose to subscribe, or stay subscribed, you are joining the fight against injustice by watching my numerous video topics, from net neutrality to publishers covering up botched releases. The Mavericks are always informed on the issues plaguing your gaming experience today. So don't be left out in the cold, and don't let those people keep you down. Join the Maverick Rebellion today and become a member of the community that will listen and engage with you. What are you waiting for? Just click subscribe and you'll be in good company. Mavericks unite!